Hello, I am Anil Kushwaha, Technology Head at Ksolves.
Hi, I'm Vishwa, working here as a Business Development Manager.
And I'm Sweekriti, and this is Apache Cassandra Support, interview by Ksolves. So let's start with the first question, sir. Let's go forward with you, sir. Can you explain the range of support Ksolves provide?
Sure. So Ksolves have different support offering on the top of Apache Cassandra. So first thing, we do a cluster review and recommendations, where we will review your cluster configurations and all, and we will give you the recommendations if we will find any gap there. Second, we also do your data model review, where we do all your query patterns, your schemas, and we also review your application, and if we find any gap, we'll recommend you. Third, we also do a security aspect of the Cassandra, where we help you to see that if there is any gap, or maybe you want to enable authentication, authorization, data encryptions, that all we do. Fourth, we do monitoring, so every aspect of the Cassandra monitoring. Next, we do the Cassandra maintenance, where if you are struggling with the large number of storms, or maybe some performance issue, or not compaction are working good, so we are helping with all the maintenance activity related to the Cassandra. Then we are also helping customer to data backup and recovery, and then we also help them to, if they want to set up their disaster recovery site and all, so those aspects we also cover. And last, we also if you are running a production grade Cassandra cluster and you are seeking help to run that, if you you want someone to help you in case of you run into any issues and all, so we are helping at that front as well, doing RC and all.
Okay, I think that's quite a lot of support that Ksolves is providing.
Yeah, we cover every aspect of Apache Cassandra.
So the client is well assured.
Yeah.
Okay, I think next question would be about the support availability as, and you also help them in any terms of emergency.
Yes, so starting off with support, right?
Yeah.
Typically, enterprise grade customers want 24/7 support, right? They want some assurity, they want a level of assurity that if anything happens, there is somebody to help them out. But different clients have different requirements, so we tailor it as per their needs. So you can have 16x7, 8x5, or anything that the client wants, right? So we can tailor it as per your requirements. And coming to your question about helping out when there is an emergency, when there is a crisis. So anything that happens to your production server, it is causing you money loss. That's something that we won't let that happen. So somebody from our team, right, a technical expert would be there to understand your problem and solve for it. And of course, we have defined SLAs where there are severities defined as per different causes. So production issue is priority. You would get 30 minutes response and 2 hours resolution. And then we are followed by other severity metrics. So you have medium, you have low. That's that.
Okay, I think that's great because you need to help the client in the times of emergency. I think that's the real support that any company needs. Anything that you want to add, sir?
No, just want to say that we have the SLA defined for all kind of a severity. So as Vishwam mentioned, if your production system is down, we have a 30 minutes of the response time and then 2 hours of the resolution time. So we will brought up your production system back within the 2 hours.
Is any other competitor providing emergency support quicker?
They are the competitors, but I don't think they have that much the quick response and resolution time.
And we have been in this space for a decade now, right? We were the first players, one of the first players in India in the big data ecosystem, specifically Apache Cassandra. So yes, there would be competitors, but I doubt there would be as good
and as quick as Ksolves. Okay, coming to that, there's another question which is also the most asked one. What is the difference between Ksolves and the other competitors out there? Like, how do you differentiate and stand out?
Okay, I'll take that, Anand.
Yeah,
all right. So starting off, of course, experience. We have been in the space for some 10 years now. We are a public listed company, so it comes with a level of assurance. All enterprise customers want that security. And of course, the question that you asked earlier, right, providing support. So enterprise customers or any company which is running very secure data or stuff of that nature, right? They want that level of assurance in case anything goes down. So 24/7 support, tailoring it as per your requirements, 16x7, 8x5, all of that. defining clear-cut SLAs, how we would go about different level of severities, starting from, of course, high, where we have 30-minute response time, resolution time in 2 hours. We have medium-level severity, we have low-level severity, right? Of course, the low-level severity cases can be handled with due time, but high-level cases where money can be lost due to anything going wrong in the production server, can't take a chance there.
We have also, one of company that contributing to the open source of the Cassandra code base. So basically, we have, very good understanding of the Apache Cassandra code base, and somewhere cases, where customer are running the issues that are actual in the, Apache Cassandra code base. So we are, also help them to fix those issues. We raise the PR to get that merge at the, the core code base level, and then same time we will provide the, the fixed build to the customer to help them immediately, basically. And the other major differentiation is that, we have the data stack certified developers, more than 20 data stack certified Cassandra expert we have right now.
And just to add, right, the pointer that Anil mentioned, our contribution to the open source ecosystem. In our size, probably we would be the only company in India doing that.
Okay. I think that's massive. That's something unique. So, sir, what steps do you take to analyze and understand a client's requirement, and also the current setup of Cassandra that they have?
Okay, so what typically we do, we do a working session when we onboard a new support customer. So we do a working session, and then over the period of the time we gain the experience. We have also developed discovery scripts. So we also do give this script to the customer to run on their cluster and provide us the output. And what this discovery script basically do, it will crawl through all your Cassandra configurations, log files, and other other Cassandra related things, and it generates the output that we can analyze and understand that what are the problems and all. So basically typically we'll do a working session, and then this discovery scripts we use.
So my another question would be, what industries and use case have you supported?
All right, so I'll take that, Anil.
Yep, sure.
Perfect. So starting off with telecom, back in 2014, we started working with one US-based customer, right? And it started off with a very small engagement, but eventually we discussed about various other possibilities that could be done, and that's how we entered into their big data infrastructure as well. Right now, we are handling their whole IT team. We are handling their whole IT infrastructure. This is a client based out of the US. Outside of that, in the telecom space itself, we are working with a Fortune 500 company as well, managing their Cassandra infrastructure. To add to this, we also work with a shipping and logistics company, again based out of US and Australia. Primarily, all the examples that I would be giving you would be outside of India. That's what our focus has been throughout the years of our existence. So primarily, our clientele has always been the United States, Europe, Australia, Middle East. We have customers in India, of course, some big ones, but primarily it's been outside of India. Yeah. So logistics, I was telling you, we have worked with the shipping and logistics space as well, managing their Cassandra infrastructure. Specifically, a use case for India, we worked for the government of India. We worked for a project for the Indian government, where we are managing a user base of more than 150 million, and specifically during peak season load. We've been able to handle it very efficiently, of course, due to experts like Anil in our team. So yeah, that's been the case throughout.
Yeah, and then we have few customers from the Middle East. Those are the prominent banks. They have running open source Apache Cassandra, and we are supporting them to run this.
We are serving to a lot of
different areas and different industries, basically.
You have catered into different industries, meaning that you have different kind of clients as well. Yeah. So how do you do that, and how do you meet everybody's expectation and requirements?
So to start with, of course, Anil, please feel free to add anything technical here, right?
Sure.
So the first priority is discovering what exactly is the existing infrastructure, and then proposing a detailed roadmap as to how we will go about it, right? As to the nitty-gritties, I think Anil would be the right person to answer that. Anil?
Okay, so basically, we have a standard packages for the support, but when people come for the ask the very a specific set of the problem they have, they have identified we have this problem and we want help on this, we do that as well. With that the standard support package we have, that where you have to buy annual package where you have the number
You
of
basically
tickets.
customize according to the client's requirement.
So we have both the annual support package, and then we have ad hoc based support as well. So where you may be looking for if you set up the problem you have, maybe you are looking for the optimizations, or maybe you are just looking for the upgrade the Cassandra. So those kind of ad hoc support as well we have. So we tailored basically as per your need.
The last but not the least, the question that we have, and is also the most asked, is do you provide support for both cloud-based and on-premises Cassandra deployments?
Yep.
Yeah, we do both, and not just that on cloud and on prime. We also support where you have some enterprise Cassandra from some other vendor, but you are looking some support on top of that. Maybe due to the cost factor, or maybe the resolution time they have higher. We have the few of the customer, they have some enterprise grade application, and still they are looking for our support, and we are helping them on top.
Okay, so you can combine.
Yeah, we have do on prime, on cloud, and then top of the enterprise, enterprise grade up of Cassandra, we also support on top of that basically.
It's just one of my questions, added questions. Do you think that Ksolves provides the most cost-effective solutions to their clients, or are there other clients who offer cheap services?
So I would not just consider cost as a metrics here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I would say we are one of the most economical option out there. But in terms of quality, that is what is the real differentiating factor here, right?
Absolutely.
So providing instant support, the different packages that we talked about, different ticketing options that we have, the SLAs that we follow, the expertise that we have in terms of the team members. Anil himself has been part of the team for some 10 years now. He has groomed multiple people under him. So that is what our real value is. Of course, cost is one metric, but that's not the only way to judge.
Okay, I think it was lovely talking to you both, and we have quite an insightful session. We answered most of the questions, and I think it solves your queries. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.